10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Hey, what's good, people? What's good?
What's up, y'all? Yo, why do I sound mad low? What's good, people? How y'all doing out there today? What's going on? I hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful day. We are chilling. Happy Monday to everybody out there. It's your girl, Lady Miz. I'm rocking out with
Ray, what's good?
And this is From the Ground Up. We back again with another show, and we had a special, super talented guest. I am so excited to have her on the show today. We are going to be having songwriter, Grammy Award winning Shanell Red in the building, y'all. So let's give it up for Shanell Red. Let's bring her on in. Let's go. What's good? What's good? Chinks Bricks. I see you on there. What's good, Mark? Make sure y'all share this live right now. Share. All right, there we go. We have Shanell Red. How you doing, mama?
Come on, this one.
Can't hear her. We can't hear her.
There she go. She good.
No, but can you hear
There
us?
I go.
Okay, there you go.
How
okay.
y'all doing? Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. What's up, ladies? D in the building. I see you. So anyway, we are super excited to have you on the show today. And I want to thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
Yes. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Shanell Red. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey. I'm a singer, songwriter, manager, artist developer. I do a little bit of everything. God bless me with a lot of great gifts to give to the people. All
right. That's what I'm talking about. You do a lot, and I did look over your resume, which is extremely long. You're very, very talented. So
thank you.
And look, like I said, I there's a lot of songs that I love that I know that you wrote, and we'll get into all of that. But let's take it from the beginning of time. Talk to us about when you actually started getting into writing. Like, how old were you and what inspired you?
I would say I was like 14. I was 14. I started rapping. My rap name was Honeybee. Then it went to Dynasty.
So you were spitting bars.
I started out doing bars, and mad people thought I was Queen Latifah for a minute. You know, I was a conscious rapper. I started hanging out at the CCP Rec, which it's known for having all rap acts come through Paterson, through Peter Pan. So I met every rapper, like from Cold Crush to Treacherous 3 to Houdini to LL Cool J. And I was 14 years old hanging out in the clubs. I was on hip hop hard. So I started out as hip hop. And they didn't know I was 14. I was big for my age. So I went from there, and I had a chance to listen to The Sequence, who did Do You Want to Rock, that had Angie Stone in the group at the time. Her name was Angie B. And I liked that whole singing, rapping thing. And it turned me on. And from there, I started out as a rapper. Then I started out, I put a girl group together. And we got signed at Pocket Town EMI. We were signed with Billy Lawrence and Crucial Conflict. We were signed, and then we got dropped. And then me and my partner, Tanisha, we kept writing, and here we are.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, you, like I said, you got a very large resume. I didn't know that you was rapping at first. Okay, so you singing, rapping, spitting bars, the whole 9 yards. That's what I'm talking about.
I was like, yeah.
Do you remember the first rap you ever wrote or spit?
Oh my God. All I remember is they call me Honey Bee. And that's all I know.
Oh man. Okay. Well, at least you remember that part. Because I don't even remember nothing when I first started writing.
Man, listen.
So you're from Jersey, right? Tell the people what part of Jersey you're from.
I'm from Patterson, P-Town.
Okay, all right. Big shout out to Patterson. We see y'all over there. That's what I'm talking about.
We got a couple of stars out here. We got Adiva, Sybil, Fetty Wap. Who else? Troy Patterson, who managed Mario. Yeah, we got a couple of little, it's some more stars coming up out of here.
Nice. That's what's up. Okay. That's what's up. Listen, it's a lot of people in Jersey because, like, how I knew of you is through big shout out to D Moet because he had told me about you about that. Yes. So that's how I found out about you. And then when I was looking at the stuff that you did, I was like, wow, she's extremely talented, So,
thank you.
Listen, let's talk about some of these joints that you wrote for some people here. Put the 3 on the screen. Let's talk about the couple of joints. Let's go over a few of them so that people could get familiar with the songs that you've written for the industry people that's out there. So, do you want me to go or do you want to list them?
Well, I love Charlie Wilson, so I'll do Charlie Wilson first. Charlie Wilson, we did My Guarantee. Which was a single, and it was actually Steve Harvey's favorite single. He played that every day on his show for a whole year, which was dope. And it was it was amazing working with Charlie Wilson. Amazing working with him.
Okay. And so that's dope. So My Guarantee, and I know what you're talking about too. I remember him playing that on his show on the regular. So listen, that is really, really dope. I'm looking at everything else and I'm just like, oh my God, because you got some favorites, some of my favorites that I know I've sung on a regular basis every damn day, especially when I was going through certain things. You know what I'm saying? Your music, I can tell. He said, oh boy, I ain't even talk about him. You know what I'm saying? But you wrote for Destiny Child, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
we wrote If and Free from the Destiny Fulfilled album.
Wow, yo, okay. All that whole album was super dope. And those 2 songs is definitely one of my favorites. Especially If. Oh my God.
You know what? Here's a funny story. I remember coming out my house and these girls that I grew up with was in a car and they was singing it. They was singing it all loud, driving by. I didn't even know it was me that wrote it.
See, that's the thing. You never know.
Laughing like, look at this right here. Okay.
Yo, if and Free, like I said, those are my karaoke songs, okay? Yep. I'll be singing them joints, and he be like, oh boy, here she go. What I do? But I be singing them joints. They are so dope. Now, you also wrote for Jaheim, correct?
Yes, we did the Chosen One.
Nice,
you, baby. That, yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you write for a specific artist, do you have a specific artist in mind, or is just you write a song and then say you pitch it to an artist, or how does that work?
Well, sometimes people will come to us and say, well, we need records for this artist. Like with the Jaheim situation, that came through Balewa Muhammad. And he came to us and we went up to the Poconos for a weekend and we came up with a bunch of records. Christina Aguilera, a bunch of records we came up with, and we just wrote great songs. And he picked it up and it became one of his top 5.
Nice, nice. Okay.
So now, do you meet with every artist that you write with, or is it just you write a song and then they work out how they want the song to sound, or you just write it and then they just sing it the way they want to
Well,
their liking?
truth be told, when in the beginning, when you a newbie, like we did a song on Patti LaBelle, we wasn't able to meet her. The producer took the record and cut it on her. I would have loved to have met her, but we didn't. So in the beginning, it's kind of iffy. But after you get a couple of little accolades under you, you can request it. I don't like other people trying to cut my records, because there's a certain thing that I like that they may not do. But for the most part, now when you get some under your belt, yeah, I love. I'm always in a session with them.
Okay.
Nice, nice. Yeah. When you wrote If, let's talk about If. I'm sorry to go back to that. It's one of my favorites. But when you wrote If, were you going through something personally at that time when you wrote that? Or did you just have, something in mind for a specific person? Or were you personally going through something?
Well, long story short, we was at the studio with Rockwilder because he did the track.
Okay.
And it was me, Juanita, and Tanisha. We were sitting there having wine, drinking, bashing men, talking junk about them, and then the track came on, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, if you go back to the Natalie Cole record, it's Inseparable.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
So I changed the beginning and I said, if I, and then we took it from there, and we actually wrote that song for Tweet.
Really?
Yeah. And then when our manager called us at 7 a.m. and said, Shanell, wake up, get the crust out your eyes. I need the lyrics for If. And I'm like, do you know what time it is? He's like, yeah. He was like, and I got Destiny Child that gonna record it at 12 o'clock. I said, what?
Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Listen, that's a banger right there.
Yes, I jumped out my bed and I wrote the lyrics and went to Kinko's or something. Had to wait till they opened, sent it, and had to run and be dressed and be there. And when I got there, they praised me like, oh my God, what was you thinking about when you wrote this song? And I'm looking at them like, y'all Destiny Child. I'm like, we was male bashing at the time, and Beyonce loves old school records. Like, that's her. In her top 3, that's her number 1.
Okay.
So she was praising me, and I'm looking at her like, she's like, this record is amazing. Like, okay.
It is. And she should be praising you because you're dope at what you do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
thank
lie.
you, thank you.
When I first heard the song, I was like, oh, these us men is getting it, but I like this song anyway. I'm not gonna act like I don't. So
let me get some quick shout outs. Big shout out to D Moet on the check in. What's up, D? And he said, what's up, Red? Big shout out to Black Moses. Big shout out to Edward. We see you. Yes. I see y'all in the building. Darren Porter, y'all. Everybody, Chinks. Lady Z, big shout out to everybody. They said they love you and they think you are dope. If y'all got any questions, put it in the box there. Put it in the chat. So let's talk about you. So we already know that you're a writer. Do you sing? Like, do you do any music that you put out yourself?
No, I don't put it out, but I sing demos and then I'll get people to come sing it for me.
Okay. All right. Big shout out to Chris. What's up, Chris? So you have something now called the Writers Rumble, right? That you do. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that. Tell us about that.
The Writers Rumble I wrote about, it's about songwriters because we always getting shafted. We always the last one on the totem pole that they want to pay, and we the one that made the record. So one night, I was laying in my bed and I was literally, this is a true story, short. I was ready to like not do music again. And I told my business partner, I was like, you could go home, I'm tired. Cause artists are fickle and you can give them a million things. And the one time you can't give them one thing, you're the worst person in the world. Yes, artists, I'm talking about y'all. So
yes, she is.
And the crazy part, they fickle and they asking you to write something. Like, yeah.
Right. And the biggest part is you're spending your money and your time on them to make them better, to help their situation, you know. So, you know, I went to sleep. I told him, you know, I didn't want to do music no more. I called my mom, like, I'm going to a 9 to 5. I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired. I was crying. I went to bed, and God said, not today. And he gave me the Writers Rumble the next day.
Are you serious?
Yes, I hit up JJ and I said, JJ, I got an idea. And he was like, she back.
I love that what you got going on there, because I see obviously this is something that's in you. It's something that you love to do. So it's a good thing that, you know, God talked to you. Okay. So you ain't have to leave us, because we love what you producing out here. Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
And I love the fact that you're there to also help other people who want to do this. That's also very important too. So how does that process work? If someone wants to get involved with what you do, what do they have to do?
They just got to hit me up and, you know, let me know what it is they're looking for. You know, my thing is, if I'm working harder than you for what you want, that your passion is, then we can't work.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, they just literally have to be real serious about it. But I've been blessed to have amazing talents just fall in my lap. I've never looked for anyone.
Wow.
So everybody that you've seen that I work with, they just fell in my lap.
Nice.
Now, if an average person, like, let's say I wanted to sing, right? Would I be able to just come up to you and say, hey, can you write a song for me? How does that work?
Oh, well, you know, of course you got to pay me.
Yeah.
I hear that, because it's a business. It's a business, okay?
Yes, it is.
Got to be doing nothing for free.
Yes, it is.
So
unless I really, really, really think you are super dope, and I want to be invested in you, and we have that conversation where we connect and have that joint venture kind of thing going on, I may do it. I have done it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But for the most part, you know, now I'm onto this. You know what? I've done enough free things to last a lifetime. And
yes, you have.
At the end of the day, my old manager used to be like, y'all always doing stuff for people, doing it free. Them niggas, they getting their bills paid. Y'all ain't getting y'all bills paid. He was going in. And, you know, I finally said, you know what, you're right. I'm struggling to try to pay my bills. I have, well, they grown now, but back then I had 2 kids who I was taking with me. You know, like even when I would go in the studio with Trey, because we helped Trey Songz get his deal. And I would have my daughter on my shoulders. Like, she would be in the studio with me till 6 in the morning. And then I'd go to work, drop her off at school, pick her up, go back to the studio. It was a cycle. You know, so
that's when you know you're serious.
Yes. Like, my kids, they're the same way. They look at me and like, yo, like, our mother sacrificed a lot. You know, I sacrificed love. I sacrificed relationships. I remember just being like, my kid's father was like, it's I want you to be here with me. I want to get married. I want to do this. And I tried it for 3 months and I wasn't happy.
Wow.
I wanted to do my music. So I sacrificed a lot. So I'm like, now I got bills to pay. I'm into doing movies now. The Writers Rumble is right now in negotiation with 2 networks. Thank you, Jesus. To get picked up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you. So I'm like, right now, if you're not trying to invest in your craft by paying somebody like me to help you, I can't help you.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta. It is a lot of people out here who want freebies. They expect everything to just handed to them, and then they just take off and run.
Yes. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yes. Yes, they lowballing you, right? And I think that everybody should get their what's due to them based off of what they put in the industry. And even me, when I started getting back into the music, it was a little. I was like, oh, who can help me this one? But then I had to realize, no, I got to help myself. I got to show them that I know how to grind and get it too. And even if
Right.
you not gonna help me, I'm still gonna get it. You know what I mean? And that's the
Right.
attitude that you gotta have. And then you don't have to search for nobody because they're gonna come to you. Just
That's
like it's
exactly
happening
it.
for you.
That's
Yes,
exactly
yes.
it.
And you saying you was there with your kids, you know what I mean? Bringing them to the studio. That's dedication and hard work, and it always pays off. And you're living proof of no matter what, if you want it, you can get it, and it can be big like it is for you here. So big shout
Yeah,
out to you
people
for
people
that.
don't understand. You got to sacrifice for what you want. It's a cause for sacrifice. You know what? I said to myself, you know what, Tanisha? For 3 months, let's just do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We was working. I quit my job.
Mm.
Me and her went around to all these different producers with Kimberly Thornton. And in 3 months, we got offered a 350K publishing deal with no placement.
Wow.
And
Wow.
we were the first girl duo to sign to Warner Chappell. We signed the same time as Missy, Mike City, and Rockwalder.
So
Wow.
I would say the best thing you did was quit the job, because it left you open to say, you know what, I got to hustle now. Because a lot of people who work don't take a lot of time for their craft that they want to do. They actually put
They
more
don't.
time at 9 to 5 than what they're really trying to get on to trying to do for their own self.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right. That's fine. We got a question in here from Casey. You must just be joining in. He said, "Who are some of the artists that she has written for?" So, Casey, we went over a few of them before. Destiny Child, she written "If," and she written "Free" for Destiny Child. She also written for Charlie Wilson, "My Guarantee." She wrote for Jaheim, the Chosen One. But there's a couple that we didn't mention. So you wrote for Faith Evans too, correct?
Yes, I wrote 2 songs for her. One is Thank You Good Night and Change.
Nice, nice. And you also wrote for Emily King.
Yes, her first single she dropped, Walk in My Shoes,
Got you.
featuring
Yep.
Felupe. Forgive me,
Felipe, yeah,
y'all.
yeah. I know. I be messing up the names. I be butchering names. I be like, Lord, they gonna kill me. They
But
gotta
look,
start coming up with these crazy names.
charge it to my old school brain, please.
So there you have it, Casey. That's some of the people that she's written for. So I know that y'all are familiar with those artists. And also, if you're just tuning in, she also has a business, the Writers Rumble. So if you're someone that wants to learn how to write, she have classes and she teaches. So we're gonna make sure that we close out with that. So if people that's interested, they could come in and they could book a class and stuff. How does the classes work? Do you have a certain amount? Is there a certain amount of people that could be in the class, or
Well, yeah,
that is
now
fine?
that with this whole COVID thing going on, they selected seats. I only bring in 10 people. And actually only got one slot left for the
Okay.
October 3rd class. And then October 16th, I'm going to do like a virtual Zoom class because people have been
Okay.
asking me that live outside of my area.
Yes.
And then I do 2 a month, one in studio and one online, 2 a month, yeah. And
Okay.
I put up the flyers, they hit me up, they want to come in. So the process is we kind of play a track, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and show them how writing is. I give them the opportunity to pick a track and to come up with a melody, come up with a verse, and then we go in and we record. Everybody take a turn in doing their melody or whatever they're gonna do, and then we piece it all
Nice.
together and we show them how a song is created, a hit song is created.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And if look, at the end of the day, she has the resume to prove it. A hit song. She has written them. She's a Grammy winning, award winning songwriter, so you cannot go wrong. You sign up with Shanell Red's class. If y'all interested, again, like she said, you don't have to be there in person. You could do it virtually, online, through Zoom. A lot of people are doing that now. This is what we doing now, because I wanted to actually have you in the studio with
I
us.
wanted to come too.
I know, but listen, I still plan on doing other stuff because I want to actually have a panel of people. You, D Moet,
Okay.
D, I know you still watching. I'm getting you on that panel, D. It's a few people that I want to get into there. We'll talk about that behind the scenes. But definitely, let me get into so. Okay, go ahead.
Now, when you with your class, when you write these songs, is it something that are y'all copying a song, or are they writing original lyrics? Or are they just putting lyrics together to actually make a song in your class?
Original lyrics, original melodies, and after we finish and it's done perfectly, I teach them how to do split sheets and the whole nine, the whole process.
Oh, that's what's
up. So you teaching business too?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not okay. So I make sure y'all heard that. She not only teaching you how to write a hit song, she's teaching you how to get your money in a business part of it so that you get paid for your craft. And that's very important.
Right.
Artists need to know that when you're doing stuff. Mm-hmm.
I've met a lot of writers that haven't put their songs up, registered their songs, their splits, haven't got paid for it. Like, I think that's crazy.
Yes, it is. You know what? Some people don't really understand the business part of this as far as getting your money. A lot of people want to get in here because they only see fame, but they don't understand the business part. But at the end of the day, even though if you have a good heart and you want to teach people, that's great. But it is up to them to take the time to learn the business part and get knowledgeable on these things and register with a performance right organization and learn about the Harry Fox, learn about all that stuff so that you could get your money. Because if you don't do what you got to do to protect yourself, you can't be mad talking about they jerk me. It's up to you to protect you. You know what I mean?
And you know what too? A lot of times they be so into just doing what they love, they don't go back and register everything. You know what I mean? I have a writer, he's mad dope. He's been doing dope stuff for people for years, and a lot of his songs he haven't registered. He has mad placements.
Wow.
And like literally, it's a sad thing, but I'm like, if you want to get paid for what you do and your song is being played all over the place, it takes 5 minutes for you to go online and fill it out.
Now, even though the song is out now, could he still put a placement up and start collecting his money now? Or is it?
Yeah, he can. Well, they give you up till 7 years back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so education. So see,
after that 7 years is over, all that money that you ain't claimed goes into a black box, and it's like billions and trillions of dollars in this black box from writers and producers not collecting their money.
I hope y'all listening. That's important because from what I heard, and I don't want to say this and be wrong, but I heard that they have to eventually get rid of the money at some point, and they decide who they're going to give it to at the end.
Yes.
So that's like working and handing your funds off to somebody else because you didn't do your job right when it came to the business part.
Now, when they decide,
exactly.
How does that work out? Like, could somebody just put their hand out and say, "Well, I think I deserve part of that money"?
No, they decide. The performance right.
No, they decide. And most of the time they don't even decide a person. They decide an organization or something, or they probably put it in their own pocket.
That's probably what they really doing. Their organization. They got a separate LLC.
We don't know where those millions of dollars are going. We don't know where those millions of dollars are going. They can tell us anything.
Exactly. So
I put it in my pocket.
I can't say if they ain't got it, I got it. I feel you. But I love that. I think that's a really big point that people should know, that they're not only coming to you to learn about how to write a hit song, but they're also being educated. You know what I mean? And that's like a workshop, because you're teaching in the process of all of this. So that's really good. On your resume, I heard that. Well, I read that you manage some people.
I manage the situation. I'm gonna say it like that. We have paperwork, but I manage the situation. I hate to say a manager because I don't like babysitting, and managers normally babysit artists, and that's not what I do. I just help facilitate situations. Put them in position to get a placement or get a deal or just end up with the right people. Again, I like putting talented people in the right places. That's what I do. I love doing it. This is what I do it for. The love of great artists, great talents, just moving them around. So I have a couple of people that I deal with. I deal with Marlena Moniz. I deal with uh, Nitty Green, Masterpiece Kai. My brain is leaving me right now. Hold on.
No, it's okay.
I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget nobody. They be like, "Oh, you didn't even say my name." Christian King. Amir. I just signed Amir, who used to be in my old boy group that got signed to Hitco with L.A. Reid. I just took him on as a solo artist, which I'm very excited about that. I have a rapper, Sean Blaze, and I just signed Zenith Star, who's a producer, rapper, actor, like a man of many talents. So yeah, I have a couple of people that I maneuver.
Nice.
Now I see on your the resume you had KRS-One. Now he's my top. No, cause I'm from the Bronx. He's number one.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
He's my number one top rapper on the list.
So did you manage KRS-One or help at some point with him? What relationship did you have with him?
I helped manage him during a tour that we did in England. I managed him, a diva, and a Fushniggins.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Okay. It was an adventure. It was an adventure. Yes, it was.
How is it working with the teacher of hip hop?
Well, you know what? I would just say at that time he was a smooth operator.
Okay. What that mean? What that
mean? He got that big infectious smile of his, and his personality is amazing. But I ain't fall for it. I was 18 at the time. Running around with them, managing them. That's how I knew. At an early age, I'm 18 managing these big people.
Yes.
And I was blessed to be able to do that. He was a joy to work with. He's funny. He's gifted. I of course I run across sexy men all the time trying to get at me, but you just as a woman in business, you have to know when, how, where, what not to do, how to do it. That respect level, and I try to teach that to all the girls that are involved with what I do.
There you go. Because I was going to ask you about that. How do you move around? You're a beautiful lady and you're very talented. So how do you keep everything business?
It's not hard.
Okay.
Just say no.
Okay.
But I mean, I come across some real cuties. Some, guys be wanting to fly me out for a day and all this. I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds good, but I'm focused. I'm focused on what I do. I've been celibate, not dealing with nobody for 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
Just doing what I love to do. I'm not easily swayed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Again, I'm just focusing what I do. You know what I mean? I'm my emotions, like doing my music, it leaves no time for me to be emotional. Now, the older I get, I'm like, oh, I want to be in a relationship. And I had the pleasure of attending to one relationship for a couple of months, but that went left, and I thought it was just like going to be the perfect thing because we fit each other. And you know what? I only take one time for me to learn a lesson.
I hear you. Fool me once,
and I'm off that.
That's right. Shame on you. Second time, shame on us. We ain't falling for it again.
Yes.
I hear you. That's
so now I'm just focused into continuing to build my legacy to leave my kids and my grandson.
Right. And that's what it's about. Definitely.
So I'd rather have a boo thing here and there.
Okay, well, listen. Sometimes you need a little side piece every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
No headache. I'll see you when I see you.
That's right. That's what he looking at me like, what? What?
Yeah.
He over there giving you the side eye.
I know. I see.
It's okay for women to say that, but if a man said, "Hey, you know, you could have a little side piece every now and then," you be considered dogs. You know what? Y'all no good men.
Well, listen. Let me ask you real quick about Demo Wet. How did you and Demo Wet meet?
Oh,
since Demo Wet is tuned in, let's find out how you and D met.
Okay, so one, I've been friends with Moet over 30 years because my son is 30.
Wow.
He just turned 30, and I knew Moet before I got pregnant. So
okay.
I met him when we were trying to be a group. We went to, he was the second person that we went to the studio and was recording. Like, he really believed in us. He let us come in there and record. And like, Moet is my brother from another mother. If I ever get married, he'll be my man maid of honor.
Big shout out to D. We see you.
That is my brother. And I met him through my son's father.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we clicked. We clicked ever since. Team Gemini, we clicked.
Oh, y'all Geminis. Oh, boy. I be scared of Geminis because you never know what you're going to get, man. Oh, snap. Okay.
Look, if you've been around D, we pretty steady. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you got your June Gemini and your May Gemini. May's is crazy, but June, we pretty steady.
Okay. I always know when somebody do something that's out of the ordinary and he don't want to say nothing, D just be like, my man. That's his favorite line.
Word.
Yeah, he be like, my man. I'm like, yep, he done fucked up. Oh,
I love it.
What's up there, Lonica? I see you on the check-in. Now you do artist development. Do you also do that with on the side?
Yeah.
Okay, so talk to us about that.
Yeah. Teach them etiquette, learning how to perform in front of people, the whole exercise, breathing, vocals,
Nice. Okay.
The songwriting techniques, just how to be a professional, the whole development part. Now, a lot of people don't like it.
What do you mean they don't like it? As far as what?
Because I'm hardcore.
Oh.
I look like a cute lady on the outside, but I'll be serious. Like, if this is what you want to do, this is what it's going to take. How do you think Beyonce is where she is and Chris Brown is where he is? They didn't learn all of that just sitting back doing nothing. Now, you got Beyonce performing for you in 6 to 10 inch heels.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not an easy task.
It is not.
I saw a video where her hair got caught in a fan and she was still singing while they were cutting her hair out the fan.
And she didn't bust. She kept going on.
I'd have been
look, she's
up
and kept going.
Yes, she did. She's very professional. And that stuff, teach some of that stuff, but as an artist, some of that stuff. Like that. If this your passion, you know what? The mic go out, I'm gonna still keep singing. That's the professionalism that we teach to keep going.
Okay, so are those separate classes that you provide? And how do they in person? Do you do any of that on the Zoom as well, or what?
The vocal lessons, yes, we do on Zoom. Okay. The artist development part, we haven't tried that yet. Like no one has hit us during this whole COVID thing to do that via Zoom. But vocal lessons, yes. Writing sessions, yes. For the most part, it's been artists in the surrounding area that need the artist development, and we help provide that. It makes them look better, a lot of these artists now don't know how to perform. Right.
Let me ask you a question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, when it comes to like the breathing techniques and all of that, that's like an exercise. So you make them, they got to do some kind of exercises. I mean, I was seeing that would kind of be hard to do on Zoom because people can...
Well, no, it's easy. It's like me saying, I want you to breathe. Ooh, and you're going to do exactly what I tell you to do.
Okay,
I
right.
thought it
Because
was a lot of running around, jump roping, and dancing.
Well, that part, yeah, that part. I mean, you can get away with doing that part too. If I say, "Come on, let's do it together," and I'm doing it, and then you can do it
right.
too, but you're on your end, it could be done.
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
definitely could be
I don't know
done.
how. I'm not a.
I mean, listen, because you rather they're somewhere else or in front of you, they still see you and can take orders. As long as they
Right.
can take orders, then they can do it. So
Now,
I totally understand that.
I have a question too. Like a guy like me, I can't sing worth a damn. Could you teach me how to sing?
I mean, I could sick auto
I ain't no
tune on you.
magician now. Shit.
I, I could stick auto tune on you real good. You know what I'm saying?
You go. That's
Have
what I'm
you in there talking about?
talking
I could
about. Oh
definitely
my
put the
God.
auto tune on you. The auto tune will make you sing like you could make you think you could sing anything.
That's right. That's right.
Until they cut it
Cause
off.
I auto tuned a couple of my tracks. So I know I don't give a damn. Put it on there, shit.
That's right. Hmm.
um, Now you were talking about they don't know how some artists don't know how to perform. How do you feel about artists performing over their vocals? That's like the thing now where people don't want the TV track, right? They don't want the show track. They just want to play their MP3 with their vocals already in it. And these new artists they perform over the vocals. What at being a professional, do you think that that's okay to do that or not?
I'm stuck in the middle because you have like a person like Usher who does a lot of dancing.
Right.
So, um, although you go through these breathing techniques and all this stuff, sometimes the track being there helps him to breathe, helps him to catch himself, so he doesn't sound because you're gonna sound winded, and I'm quite sure at some point Beyonce has a little vocals in there every now and then, but if you can kind of balance it, I think that works. But not do the whole set with the vocals. Like, come on. If you're not entertaining, there's no reason why you should have vocals behind you. If you're just standing there walking back and forth on the stage.
Yes, yes, yes. I totally agree with you. A big shout out to King Charlie Prince. He said, "What's up, Queen?" You do you know King Charlie
Hey
Prince?
guys. Yes, I do.
Okay, he said, "What's up?" What's up, Theo?
Hey.
McClinley, if I said that right, and Darren Porter was good. Um,
Hey, hey.
so what was my other question? Do you have right now? What do you have going on? Anything new coming out that you're working on?
Well, I just did a movie. It's called Pressure. I'm
Oh, no.
excited about that. I have some really good. The cast was amazing. We had a good time. I'm waiting for that to finish getting edited. I did the soundtrack as well. I wanted to, you know what, being a songwriter, I just wanted to step out the box and do something different. And I felt like for all the songs that I've done, all the work that I have, I wanted to utilize the songs that I had, people that
Mhm.
I wrote the songs with and had demo them that were amazing. I wanted to put it on the soundtrack, and everybody fell in love with it, and people are just like waiting.
Okay. All right. Where you go?
I,
Can you hear us?
I
Okay, we hear you. We hear you. But we lost your picture real quick, so we putting that up until we find you again. In the meantime,
okay.
while we are talking, can you tell everyone how they can get in touch with you?
On Instagram, it is Shanell Red, SHANELLRED. On Facebook, Shanell Red. On Twitter, Big Draws Shay Red. Draws with a Z.
On Twitter. Okay, so that's Facebook, Twitter, and anyone who wants to be a part of what you're doing as far as signing up for your the writers rumble class, if someone wants to pay for the artist development and everything else that you teach, can you tell us is that the same way how they would reach you through your social medias?
Yes, through my social medias, they can DM me. And if they
Okay.
want to see more of what I do in my company and what we've done, they can go to my website, which is fathouseent.com. That's PHATTHOUSE ENT.com. And if we're going to be holding auditions the top of next year for the Writers Rumble, for writers that want to come and audition and be a part of this challenging, great, amazing TV show. Nice. You can go to that website as well. It's the Writers Rumble, writers with a Z. The writersrumble.com.
Got you. I'm not sure what happened with we have your picture up here on the screen so people can still see your face. Okay. I don't know what happened to your video portion, but
me neither. I can see y'all though.
You see us? Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but it's all good. So Shanell Red, go to, if you're interested in artist development, if you're interested in wanting to learn how to write a hit song, she is the girl to go to. She's written for Destiny Child. For those who are tuned in right now, and if you missed this, so you know her resume, she has written for Destiny Child. She wrote the song If. She wrote the song Free, also from Destiny Child. She has written for Charlie Wilson, My Guarantee. She's written for Jaheim, The Chosen One, Emily King, Walk in My Shoes. She also wrote for Faith Evans. She wrote Thank You, Good Night, and what was the other one? Change. That's right, Change. So she has a very large resume. She's good at what she do. Obviously, she is won Grammys for her writing and written hit records. So you guys could go check her out. And is there anything that we did not cover that you want the people to know?
Just look out for my movie Pressure to be dropping on my YouTube, the Writers Rumble, and check out Writers Rumble on Instagram. Show me some love. Go check out the episodes, and if you want to be a songwriter, just come check me out. That's about it.
All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. We made it through though, because I was like, we're being online. You never know what can happen, but that's why we got the picture as a backup. I'm glad, we have that. But thank you again. I definitely want to talk to you behind the scenes because I want to talk to you about. I have my own potato chip line. It's called Boss Chick Chips, and we are looking for business boss ladies like you to be on the scene, to be a part of if you're interested in doing a campaign. So I'm going to talk to you about that behind the scenes. I definitely want to get you in on a panel for something that I'm looking to do in the near future. So we'll also talk about that as well. Okay. But again, I definitely want to thank y'all, and make sure y'all check out her movie that is coming out. It's called Pressure. You could go to YouTube and check that out. And what is your YouTube name? What should is it the Fat Entertainment, or that's just the website?
The YouTube is the Writers Rumble.
Okay, the Writers Rumble. Okay,
Writers with a Z.
All right, guys. So make sure y'all check that out. The Writers Rumble on YouTube. She spelled writers with a Z. Okay. So make sure y'all check that out. And don't forget that she has artist development classes. She teaches you how to breathe, how to perform, how to be professional, etiquettes, all of that. She teaches also how to write hit songs. So if y'all looking for that and you want to invest in yourself, hit Shanell Red up. That's your girl. We are out. It's Lady Miz and
Ray was up.
And y'all tune into From the Ground Up Productions. We thank you again for coming on the show. We will be in touch soon. Have a good night, and thank everybody for tuning in. Peace, y'all.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that is the end of our show. Again, we want to thank y'all so much. Invite me to your page, Shanell, whenever you can. Okay, so listen, if you go on Facebook, King Charlie Prince, you can actually find her. Type in Shanell Red. You will be able to find her there. Everybody. Thank you, Lady Z. Make sure you guys go on, follow her, support her. She has a lot of things going on too. And even if you want to donate and invest, you can also do that. I believe she has something going on for that as well. So, check her out. Shanell Red, she's everywhere. And she has great material that she put out. And she has written hit records for your favorite artists. So if she did it for them, she could do it for you. That's it. I just want to remind you guys, let me give a shout out to DJC Radio Global, that's DJ Cisco. Let me shout him out real quick.
Shout out to DJC.
Yes, he has that show is for independent artists. That's the new mainstream for independent artists. And he has his morning show Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. And he also has Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's the hip hop and R&B show. You guys can check him out there. I have a show on there called Talk That Talk, which is every first 2 Thursdays of the month. All right, so make sure you check your girl out there, Lady Miz. That's right.
Get it in on that show.
Yes, we do. We talk about it all. It's no holds barred. That's right. I also this show will be aired on the Roku channel, which will be on Grind City TV Network. Big shout out to KB for allowing us to have our show on there and reach a larger platform. I want to also inform you guys that I am doing a new show, which is going to be on another platform called Hip Hop TV. I am doing Hip Hop Lives Matter, and this show is definitely something that is we know it's going to be big, y'all. So I am definitely networking with a lot of different people, and a lot of things is going on right now. So just look out for that. It's called Hip Hop Lives Matter. I will be the host of that show, so y'all could check me out, and it will be on Hip Hop TV Network, and that show is definitely going to be big. So look out for that.
Some of us stay busy over here.
I stay busy. Yes, I do. I want to also let y'all know what you see here. Okay, here and there, I do sell CBD wine. So hit your girl up. CBD wine, I sell that. If you're interested, we got different flavors. If you want any events, if you got anything going on and you want to do a tasting, you can let me know. Sip and Paint with the CBD organic hemp flower wine. I also sell that as well. And as I told y'all before, if you look right to this side of me, okay, I also have my own potato chips, as you see me eating right now. They are delicious. Yes, these are the sour and cream flavor, baby. So I have Boss Chick Chips, my own potato chip brand. Your girl is doing big things, and I hope that you guys come and be a part of that and support everything that's going on. I'm here to support y'all. I'm also here to make sure that everybody know who each other is. It's about building, lifting each other up, networking. But again, that is it for now. I have some events that that's coming up. Let me let y'all know about that real quick. Real fast, because I don't want to forget. These chips is good. Y'all better get with the Boss Shit chips. I'm trying to tell you right now.
And this wine is good.
Yeah, so October 17th, okay, from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., I will be at Dread Surface Grill in Queens on the Broadwalk there. I will be selling my wine. I might be performing some songs out there, some of my joints, okay? I will be selling my book. I will be selling my music, and I will be actually doing interviews for other artists that's in the building from the ground up. So we're going to have our setup out there over there in Queens. So make sure you guys come out there. October 17th, your girl, Lady Miz, and Ray will be there, and we will be interviewing, and I will have a lot of things on deck for y'all if y'all are interested in purchasing anything. Now, I also want to let y'all know, give me 1 minute. Ooh, where is it at? I
can't stop eating these chips.
They're so good. It's because it's Lady Miz brand, baby. You already know what it is. Once you eat one, you can't stop. So, listen. November 14th, I will also be in the building at the Mev Center. This is actually up here in Middletown, New York. From the ground up, we're going to be interviewing artists there. It's a comedy show, Love and Laughter. Will Track will be performing. And if y'all don't know who Will Track is, he got somebody shine the light on him. Hey, shine the light on him. And a whole bunch of other people that's going to be there that is already out, already doing their thing, and already live in the industry. But we're going to be there. We're going to be interviewing people. And I will have my wine on deck there. And I might even have some Boss Chick chips for y'all. So without further ado, I think I done told y'all everything that I needed to say. Hit me up on that. Miss Z, Lady Z, let me know what you're talking about. You go, Queen. I'm proud of you. Thank you, King Charlie Prince. Hey, Belinda. I didn't see you come in real quick, but I'm saying what's up to everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. But you know we love all of y'all, and we thank y'all for supporting. Make sure you guys share this live, and don't forget it. This is actually going to be on Hip Hop TV Network too. So you're going to see From the Ground Up here. You could catch it live and you can interact with us here, also on YouTube, but you will also see us on Grind City TV Network, and you will also see us on Hip Hop TV Network. So we we're expanding, and we are actually working with a lot of people, and I love it. It's a beautiful thing.
Shout out the streets. He asked again, what days?
What days again? What days on what? Which one? It's a few
I
things.
think one of them was November, I think 18th, you said?
If you're talking about let's see. If you're talking about up here in Middletown, the Mev Center for Will Track and Shade of Black will be performing. And it's 4 comedians in the building. It's going to be hosted by Kenny Wu. Big shout out to Theolonica and big shout out to Theolonica and, oh my God, Zenobia. I'm so sorry. Zenobia for actually asking me to be a part of that. We'll be in the building there November 14th up here, and Will Track will be performing. Somebody shine the light on them. Yes, give it up for them. You already know it's going to be lit up in there, but it ain't going to be no gunshots though. Don't worry. It's all grown and sexy. You know what I'm saying? And on October 17th, let me make sure I got that date right. I'm just repeating this again for those who might have missed it. October 17th, I will be in Queens on the Broadwalk at Dred Surfer Grill, and I'm gonna have all my stuff there too, everything on deck. If y'all want to buy some CBD wine, I'm gonna have that. I'll be promoting my Boss Chicks there as well, and we will be interviewing people. I'm gonna have my book and my music for sale, and I might even do a couple of bars for y'all. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in the mood for Lady Miz to spit, then I might just do a little something. You know what I'm saying? But yes, check us out. Like I said, big shout out to everybody. Thank y'all so much for the supporters out there that been rocking with us, and not only that, watching us grow.
Yep.
See, I think this is the important part. And let me just say this before we get up out of here. It's important for y'all to see. That's why we call it From the Ground Up, because a lot of times I know everybody want everything to be so perfect and this and that. And I want y'all to see the progress so y'all can understand why we appreciate it so much. Sometimes it ain't nothing getting handed to us. We grinding. You see me. I'm here and there. I'm building. And not only am I building, I am building positive relationships with people, which is important. No egos, no nothing. You understand? It's about building positive relationships, because sometimes some people be acting like they already made it. But this ain't even the show, because we ain't got time for that. Y'all gonna have to catch me on Talk That Talk when I really get it in and talk about other stuff. This is a show where I really like to let other people shine and really like to promote other people, other artists, other entertainers, songwriters, entrepreneurs, comedians, all that. This is what this platform is for, okay? This is why we do what we do. So Lady Z, talk to me behind the scenes about that girly girl, okay?
I'm a piggyback off of that.
Okay, he trying to start some shit. The show's supposed to be over though, but he want to go. Let's rock.
I want to say to everybody who supports us, y'all been with us even through our flaws and our mess ups, and we got to give a big shout out to y'all, because even through our mess ups, y'all stay tuning in every week, every Monday. Y'all tuning in. So
we appreciate that.
We wouldn't be where we were at without y'all. So I'm going to say thank you now, and I'm going to say thank you all the time.
That's right. And even going up and climbing up the ladder, you know what I mean? Yep. It's important to understand, because one thing that I know is that nothing is never possible without the people that support you. That's why I don't understand how some people can have these really big egos, because it's the people that's investing in you. And you got to appreciate and respect that. You should never treat anybody like they're less than you and you're better than them just because of certain things. Like, the people is what's going to make you great. You understand? So listen, thank y'all again. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Demo Wet. Make sure you guys go follow Demo Wet. Demo Wet is a dope producer. If y'all don't know, D, you need to come on the show and stop ducking us. I'm going to get you on this show, and I'm going to get you on the panel. Okay. But Tony Little, he's in the building right now. Demo Wet. I always reference him because, D, this is one of my favorite joints. He did Hate Me Now for Nas. Okay, that's one of my favorites. But D been in the game for a long time. He worked with Jay-Z, Foxy Brown, and Alicia Keys. He done stuff, and he puts a lot of artists also on the map too. But he's a producer. And listen, he ain't no producer. He ain't giving out no free tracks now. If y'all want stuff, you're going to have to pay for it, baby. But he also makes and he masters and all of that too. So make sure y'all go go check out Demo Wet, which is in the building right now. His name is Tony Little. Follow him if y'all need tracks and you got money to pay, because you are dealing with a platinum, also Grammy winning award person. You know what I mean? You got to understand. Yep. It's not going to come with a pretty penny, but a little penny, I should say. But if you really care about your craft and you want to invest in yourself, that's all you're going to do. That this is what it is, because these people have created a long resume and they've shown what they can do. So they have every right to ask for whatever they're asking for. So I'm going to tell y'all again, Shanell Red, I'm going to repeat this so that y'all do not forget. She is a songwriter. She has different things that she do. She does artist development classes that you can sign up for. She also has the Writers Rumble, where she teaches you how to write a hit record. Why and how? Because she wrote them already, honey. And she wrote for some of your favorite artists that you listen to on a regular basis. So she is well worth it. But what I love about what she's doing is she is teaching in the process. All right. You're not going to get that. Somebody just say, okay, here, you got the hit record, but she's teaching you how to make sure you get your money and how to make sure that your stuff is right. Your paperwork is right. A lot of people ain't teaching you that. So if you want to get it all, that's where you want to be. Make sure y'all go check out Shanell Red. Make sure y'all go support and go sign up for her classes if that's what you're interested in. And make sure y'all hit up Demo Wet. That's right. Tony Little in here. He did several different things, and I'm going to repeat it. He did Hate Me Now for Nas. He worked with Jay-Z. He worked with Alicia Keys. He worked with Foxy Brown. Yep. And not to mention, he had his group, but you know, D, you gonna have to come on here and tell the story, because it's like I'm interviewing you and you ain't here. You know what I'm saying?
He worked. He did.
Yes, he worked for me. Well, I'm forgetting Lady Biz. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Love to Love You. He produced that joint. Yep. Okay, the joint that I got, Love to Love You. Demo Wet produced that. Thank you for reminding me. I'm forgetting about my damn self. Shit. He also mixed and mastered a lot of my joints that I already have on my previous album. So listen, and not to mention, I gotta give a big shout out to D. Let me tell y'all why. Because indeed, D, I'm telling you right now, don't come after me for no money on this one. I used to be Misery. That's the name that I used to go by. Okay? Misery was my name. Time passed. I came back, started talking to D on, what I want to do. Big shout out to Dion, who actually linked me with Demo Wet when he was doing some work for me. But Demo Wet gave me the name Lady Miz. So big shout out to D. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I was Misery. And he was like, I guess he seen that, I was a lady now. You know what I'm saying? He seen I was a lady. So he was like, he probably was trying to soften me up a little bit. Thanks for that, D, because I needed that. I was a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? But he said, Miz, not Misery. And he said, Lady Miz. And I said, I like that. So actually, Demo Wet is what gave me my name. Now, D, I know this is on record. Don't you try to come after me for no money for that. Nah, I'm only playing, y'all. But listen, we're going to get up out of here because we're trying to cut our shows down to an hour so that we can be consistent with these networks, because they are actually going to be putting in commercials and stuff. So before I leave, I do want to let y'all know, due to the fact that this show will be on 2 networks, okay, Roku and other networks. If anyone is interested in promoting and sponsorships, make sure y'all hit me up. We have deals that we could work out with you so that you can advertise your business. If you want to advertise commercials and all of that, hit us up. We got you. We building. We doing this. I'm done and we out.
Peace.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.